Hey everybody, it's Ned here, coming at you with a toy review, and this is a pretty cool toy review of some KO Legos. I really like the Lego KOs. There's some pretty cool ones, and these are a lot of pretty cool ones that I doubt Lego would officially make, besides maybe one. And we'll talk about the most obvious one when we talk about him first, but I just want to say, before I start this video, a few words about my thoughts currently about knockoffs, KOs. I feel like knockoffs and KOs are more better these days than the actual official products from the companies. Like, let's look at really quick, not Sentinel, Nemesis Prime by Bayway. This is literally Studio Series Optimus Prime from the Bayverse, but better. And plus, I doubt we're gonna see a Studio Series Nemesis Prime. And that's essentially what KOs are doing with Legos too, is creating a shit ton of different Legos that Lego themselves would never make officially, or ones Lego already made, but either better or just remaking them because they're hard to find. And yeah. And the Republic Commandos, I highly doubt we are going to see them from Lego. And if we do, they're not going to be this good. There's two types of Republic Commando Legos that I've saw. And these ain't even all the ones. There's like a different set with like a properly accurate Gregor, and it comes with like a bunch of other ones plus the Bad Batch. I would like to review that eventually on my channel, but these ones I really like better because they got the shorter bulk. And well, as I was saying, yeah, there's a bunch of coolness to them. And let's just start with the first one first, for the first RC, and that's the standard Republic Commando. It's your white standard commando. I'm going to say this now for all of these, by the way, besides a few exceptions. Here's all the accessories. You get a shit ton of the visors. I'm only going to show two of the visors. You get some alternate heads. I'm not going to talk about any of the alternate heads because they all look stupid and are just not accurate at all to any of the clones, except for... There's going to be one I'm going to talk about, but it's more or less something I'd like to see Lego do as an official clone. Or just a KO do properly, but as a proper, tan clone. And there's them crotch pieces too, as you can see right there. I'm not putting them on. The crotch pieces are literally just pointless. Yep. There you go. But the DC-17M, I think that is? Or DC-15M, I don't know. But the Commando Blaster, my god. That looks awesome. And yes, I added a standard clone head to it. Yeah, it's nice. These all have removable shoulder pads too. I'm only going to remove the shoulder pad for this one. That's really it. I'm not going to remove every single shoulder pad. So there you go, because the prints are literally the same underneath. But that's what I like about these. These feel good quality. The only real aspect of some of these, KOs, especially for like the clones, is the heads are kind of silly and not that good. And the few ones that are good, they're not, I wish it was like the proper newest clone head they started doing. I really like that. I really, really like it. But yeah. It's nice. That's our standard RC. And let's do... I think this is Atenscarada? I think this is Atenscarada. At first, I thought this was Feascarada. But it could be Feascarada, but could be Atenscarada. It's one of the Scaradas. I know that. And I like it. It's essentially the same thing, but has the blue... And the quality also, I swapped heads too, by the way. The quality also is just, still, again, it's pretty good. Like, there's the prints, there's all that, and yeah. Going to one of the ones I wanted the most, but it's not my number one I wanted the most. We'll talk about them, if it's not obvious, last. Gregor. The one pack that I mentioned has the more accurate Gregor, because even though that pack doesn't come with, like, the proper shoulder pads and shit, it's just them without shoulder pads. That Gregor, I like this Gregor a lot. I like to think this is just Gregor before he did the digital camo. But I really want that pack more because it has Gregor with the proper, accurate digital camo. And here's another custom commando blaster. Yeah, this is nice. And again, I swapped heads. But even all the tallies and shit are like printed onto the helmet. The printing on some of these can be a little faded and odd sometimes, but yeah, even the shoulder pads are both different because there's Gregor's emblem right there. And I didn't even notice until His Majesty JCC 2224's video on the Hot Toys Gregor recently that Gregor is part of the 212, which is cool. And now, before we start talking teams, let's look at these two. Because I actually had this one before I had the entire pack. But yeah, I'm assuming these are meant to be Omegas, but they ain't straight up black. And when I think Omegas, I think more straight pitch black instead of this like gunmetal, just like gunmetal silver black. I like it, and as you can see, there we go. There's the goggles or whatever. These are cool. These are nice. I enjoy both of them. They're essentially just the white one, but like a deep silver. And that's another reason why I want another one of that pack too, because for me, I like to think these are just like a separate commando unit, separate from the Omegas. And the Omegas are just the pitch black ones. And you only get, for this specific pack, you only get like the two squads there fully, plus like one, and one. Which, cool. Now, let's go ahead and start talking about, let's just move, as I was saying, let's just move the deltas to the side. Iowa Squad. At first, because I completely forgot about Iowa Squad's existence. At first, I thought this was Hope Squad, and we'll talk more about them later on in this video. But no, this is Iowa Squad. I like Iowa Squad. I can't remember the one Clone Wars Adventures comic, but we might as well talk about the leader first. Sarge. Yeah, the first comic was Sergeant. It was pretty fun, pretty cool. And we'll talk more about that first comic later on, but Sarge, man. I really liked it. At first, I thought this guy was the leader, because he had, like, that there, but no, it's Sarge. Yeah, Sarge is literally just same thing, but just slightly different with red on him. That's it. I like Sarge. And this was before inhibitors, too, so execute Oedis 66. God, the fucking brutality of Master Travis's death by Iowa Squad, too. It's pretty fucked up. And Master Travis seemed like a cool Jedi Master, too. And then I don't know which one's the one named Daikut. I ain't gonna say every member of Iowa Squad's names, because I don't remember. Besides Sarge, for obvious reasons, why that one's fucking very obvious to remember. But I remember one of them's named Daikut. I think it might be that one, and maybe this one. This seems like the one that would be named Daikut. Yeah, he's not named Daikut. It's either this one or that one. Probably this one. I don't know, the green one just reminds me of Michelangelo. I wouldn't be surprised if he's the one named Daikut. And the reason why I remember that is because it means dumbass in Star Wars. And yeah, this one, he's pretty cool. I like him. He's sick. He's sweet. He's cool. Just same thing but green. This one now. I really like this one too. The print's not... The print's a little wonky and faded, like right up there, right there. But I still really like this one. I really enjoy this one too. I enjoy all the members of the Iowas for these KO Legos. And then I also really enjoyed this one. And as you can see, there's the sniper configuration for the commando rifle. And his visor thing it's green, so it's unique. And the details printed different too now. You got strips down there, right here. It's pretty cool. This guy's apparently fucking hardcore too. And like even the prints up there are like different for like the shoulder pads up there. Yeah, man. The Iowas are sick. But they ain't that badass compared to the Deltas. I love Delta Squad. I love Delta Squad. I love Republic Commando. I love... As far as I'm concerned, Scorch did not die in the Bad Batch. And I watched the Rebel Commando or whatever for all 3 of them episodes too last night. Man, I just Scorch, man, and Sev, just Delta as a whole too. My God, let's just talk about Boss first. Yeah, let's talk about Boss first because it's Boss. He's like the main commando you play as in the, Republic Commando. And this is Boss. This is Boss. I love this. I love this a lot. Lego would never make any of these besides maybe that guy there. And even then, it would not be that good. It would not be as good as these KOs. And these KOs, they feel like genuine real Lego too. Like, they feel great. They feel amazing. And, yeah, the details on Boss. Oh, man, I love this. I love this. And we gotta talk about Fixer now. Arguably, in my opinion, the most underrated member of Delta Squad is Fixer, because when everybody talks about their favorites, it's always, number one, if it ain't Boss, it's always Sev. Then Scorch, and then Fixer's just like, yeah, he's cool. But I like this Fixer. Fixer is sick. And, yeah, I can't remove the helmet. But this Fixer's nice. The green right there, the greens all around on the leg, the greens on the arm printing too. Oh, this is a nice Fixer. Man, I love this Fixer. He has the 2 dots. Boss has the 4. I don't think Fixer's meant to have 4 dots. Maybe he does. Oh well, that's not the end of the world. But I kind of wish, I kind of wished that they did, because they did unique face prints for a lot of these commandos too that they never would have in the actual canon or even Legends. But I kind of wish they did a proper clone face print for Scorch just without eyebrows as a bit of a nod. Because clearly whoever's creating these KOs are fans. They are clearly fans. And this Scorch is a very good Scorch. Scorch is my favorite member of the Deltas. And this is awesome, man. My God, this is awesome. I kind of wish there was back printing for Scorch on the legs. Or better yet, I wish that the legs was just black plastic and just printed on for the front for that kind of printing. But it's whatever. It's still a Lego Scorch. We're never going to see an official one. Yeah. He has the heavy version of configuration for the blaster too. And even there, all these scratch marks and everything. It's Scorch. Last up, we got Sev. We got Sev removing his helmet. This is the only example of the standard heads that I'm going to show in this video. And this is the one I wanted to talk about that I would like to see actually created in the proper Jango Fett, tan color. Because I feel like for Sev, out of all the like different alternate face prints, because Iowa got ones, Aten or Fiend got one, or yeah, Aten or Fee, not Fiend. Fee got one. They all got their unique head prints with like face paint or tattoos or scars. But this one's the only one that really fits the character, in my opinion, besides Aten Scarada. I'm just going to call him Aten. And that's this here. This is awesome. This is beautiful and perfect for Sev. And even the prints now. The print all over Sev and everything too. It is so good. The hand right there. I'm assuming for the Deltas, they was going off the Clone Wars designs, because this is basically the Clone Wars design of the Delta for Sev, Scorch, and I'm assuming Fixer and Boss. Boss was essentially the same in the Clone Wars. But yeah, this is awesome, man. We're never going to see officials from LEGO. And having Boss be the one standing next to an official LEGO minifig, being the Phase 2 Clone Trooper. Yeah, the Commandos look great next to the officials. And a lot of the like LEGO KOs for Star Wars and shit are so good. Like, I highly recommend these. But before I end this video, I'm going to go ahead and just rank my 5 favorites and then talk for a split second now how I feel just a little more about the KOs and why I would like to see for KO Commandos further. My 5 favorites, I'm not including entire squads, but only just single minifigs. These aren't in any particular order, but let's just get the obvious one out of the way now. I really like this one. I like the standard white commando. Boss, man, I really love Boss. I also really enjoy the Sev. And then I enjoy, of course, Scorch. Can you guess which one's can you guess which one's number 5? If you're saying Fixer, you're wrong. Cause I'm split between Gregor. I really like this Gregor, even though it doesn't have the digital camo. I really like this Gregor. Because we don't have any official toys of Gregor either, besides the Hot Toys. Besides that, it's just KOs for Gregor, and there's like only few. I found few KOs for Gregor. But yeah, now on to my quick thoughts about KOs. Leave the video now if you don't want to hear it. But I think it says a lot when KO creators can make good quality minifigs, good quality figures. Vale's Toys, Bayway, examples, and give us shit that the fans really want, that the actual companies that are with the actual license just don't give us. And like half the time, it doesn't feel worth what you get too when it comes to just a lot of the shit from, like, say, Hasbro or Lego half the time for, like, say, Star Wars as an example. Take what is it? Take that big MTT for this year with Commander Bly, for the first ever official minifigure of Commander Bly, alongside with the first ever official minifigure for the Juggernog for this year of 2025 with Commander Bakara. Them are the only sets you can get them 2 very first ever minifigs in. Hell, just like with last year with Commander Cody and Fox. Them are all okay minifigures in their own rights, but them are fucking just straight up. Them sets are expensive as fuck. And the printing and shit ain't even as good as what they should be. Then you look at all these KOs. Right? You know how much just basically this was a gift from my father, by the way. These all was a gift from my father. I'm very happy my father gifted me these commandos. But either way, all of these, besides one of them, because one didn't come with all of these, but all of these was not even one deluxe class transformer. Not even one deluxe class transformer. All of these. And you look at fucking Lego too really quick, while we are bitching really quick. Take the newest Iron Man armory or whatever, right, for 2025. That is basically one. Well, that was one. That was basically one leader class transformer. But leaders, yeah, you gotta love fucking Hasbro and their fucking greediness. But now, so I like the KOs. I think KOs are great. I think they are great. And I really think, Lego should start listening more to the complaints. Hasbro especially should start listening more to the complaints. And For what I would like to see for future KO commandos, because they did some original designs too, some of these KO companies, like a Wolfpack commando, shit like that. For starters, I'd like to see Blue Squad. Because Blue Squad did a joint operation with Sarge before Sarge joined Iowa Squad. And even though they sucked in that comic, they looked fucking awesome. I'd like to see Hope Squad. I would like to see just some more original designs for commandos. Like, take some fan designs, like the fan designs of Foxtrot Squad for Gregor Squad. I'd like to see that. I'd like to even see more just like, again, original fan designs. Like, say, or just go random. Like, there's a ARF Trooper KO minifig that's a Coruscant Guard ARF Trooper. That's not Sergeant Hound, by the way, so let's just get that out of the way now. Something I'm pretty sure we never seen, like some original commando designs, like Coruscant Guard, 501st, to do a 501st Commando. Shit like that. Like, there's a lot, there's a lot, I mean, for fuck's sake. Quick example, this is these KOs are the same things that literally make fucking, power armor from Fallout. So, yeah. And these are well beyond awesome. But with all that said, this is going on 21 minutes, over 21 minutes. I highly recommend these. I'm very happy, and I am very thankful to my father for these. And I wish you all a nice day, and yeah. Out of all of these, which is your favorite commando or just commando squad? Most people are going to say Delta Squad, and you're damn right. Delta Squad's fucking awesome.